Okay, people, I have a problem, and that problem, well, the problem is me. So the problem is, in this business, in this industry, I have always been a say yes first, ask questions later type of person. It's helped a ton with the business. It's helped a ton with just life in general of running a videography business. Well, I had a client come to me and say, hey, like, we've got this product. It's kind of underwater. There's a lot of cool things. It's essentially like a pool cleaning robot. All right. And I said, hey, bet. I would love to create social media videos for you guys. Absolutely. Let's knock it out of the park. I have full ability to shoot on my A7S camera completely underwater. Like, I can get some incredible shots of this thing. The problem is I've never shot anything underwater before on my A7S. So that's where these boxes come in, because these are a full underwater housing from Seafrogs. I basically locked down the gig, said absolutely we can do it, watched a couple YouTube videos, went and ordered a underwater housing for my A7S III camera with a 24-70 lens for the whole setup. So we're gonna dive right into these things and figure it out together. You know, just me and you together here. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a can of beans, but oh, I guess this is the lens part. Kind of cool. Oh yeah, definitely for the lens. It's like a big canister. Well, I guess this is your lens cap. It says Kit Dive. I was really expecting it to say Seafrogs. And now next we've got this box, which this, the big kit and caboodle, huh? The big puppy, the big corn dog. Here she is. Anyways, the shoot's in a couple days. We're gonna have a BTS guy come out, take some cool videos. I'm excited for it. I've got a lot of learning to do, so I'll see you guys in a couple of days, and we'll see how this thing goes. Okay, here we are about 30 minutes later. Got it all together. We're ready to shoot. Hardest part was getting this to where the 24-70 2.8 can have zoom functionality, but hooked that thing up, and now we're ready. Looks like a beast. Looks pretty cool. Time to go do some underwater filming, people. All right, so after that epic bathtub test, it's been about a week and a half now, and I'm here to say that the shoot went very well. No leaks in the Seafrog housing. Everything went fantastic. So I'm gonna run through some of the behind the scenes, kind of showing the product shoot and things like that. Keep in mind, super simple set here. So we're shooting for a 30-second like social media ad, social media video. There's really me here. There's a behind the scenes guy that I hired to bring along. And then there is Melanie, who runs kind of their marketing and works for marketing side of there. So it's really just 3 people on set, and we booked this pool in Charleston that's pretty incredible location, pretty cool looking stylistic pool. So it's just us 3 there kind of chilling, making sure this product is working and getting a lot of cool shots with it. So something right off the bat, I'm running 2 cameras. I'm running my main A7S camera as kind of like getting all of the outside details and things like that. And then I'm running another A7S that is inside of this housing. So you'll see both of those as we go through this footage.
Say, I actually don't know if this is fully waterproof or not. Screw it.
I bought this nonsense at Walmart. I don't know if it'll work. One of the difficulties that I didn't expect going into this was just how you need to be pretty face on with the camera in order to see what you're filming. Because obviously there's no flippy screen, there's anything that you lose perfect angles of, you're pretty much gonna lose it. So thankfully I brought this snorkel mask where I could get under the water and see the camera, even if I was just 3 or 4 inches below the surface. That snorkel mask came in very, very clutch, actually. And another thing that I didn't expect at all, and it makes sense now that I think about it. I float. The camera housing floats. So in order to get dynamic under the water shots, you either really got to be kicking with your flippers, or you have to have some sort of weights or some sort of something. So you'll see in a lot of this behind the scene footage, if I wanted to get a floor shot of that robot coming towards me, I would just basically stand on top of the camera, make sure it's somewhat framed up, heavily relying on Sony autofocus for this shoot. And it worked out pretty well. But that's just something to keep in mind. The camera floats, I float, everything just floats. So if you're trying to get underwater, you gotta either really have some weights or really have some swimming power or really have some force to get down there. A benefit of that though, however, is when you're tired, you're done with the shoot, you're ready to kick back and let go, you can just let go of that camera and let it float on the top of the pool just fine, just like I did a lot of these. So some of these shots you'll see me kind of tracking and walking behind. I'm solely just relying on the framing that I know in my head, not looking at the screen, and relying on that autofocus and that AF on button to really lock in focus on the robot. Sketchy, I know, but we did this a couple hundred times, I would say, a couple times, just to make sure we were getting the right footage. Up next, something that I've really enjoyed and going through this is just when you get underwater, you don't have very good dynamics. So as in, like, there's not a lot of lighting. Everything is blue. It's just kind of evenly lit, but like there's no dynamic light coming at you. So in order for that, something I was really playing with a lot in this video was kind of that out of the water to in the water feel. So having some sort of movement in the shot. And this is when Melanie and I were just trying to nail this shot down of her placing the robot into the pool, whereas I am tracking with the Seafrogs camera going from outside of the pool to inside of the pool. And the final product actually, I thought, tracked really, really nicely. So that's about all I have over the Seafrogs housing. We signed a 6-month deal for social media videos with this company, and we're gonna be creating a lot more in the water, out the water, lifestyle content, just a bunch of different content coming down the way. We'll probably be doing about 5 videos a month for them for the next 6 months. So it's gonna be a lot of use with this Seafrogs housing over the next 6 months, which honestly, I'm super excited for because I kind of bought it on a whim, watched a couple videos. Hopefully I knew everything I was doing, trusted that it held water out and didn't soak my camera, and it worked really stinking well. And now that I figured out kind of the quirks and features and tried to really figure out the zoom lens dial and get that set, it's gonna be a fantastic tool to have with me for the next 6 months. So if you enjoyed anything in this video, my name is Ross. I'm typically out shooting weddings, but we do a lot of wedding and commercial gigs in the Charleston, South Carolina, and Savannah area. Just it's what I do and it's what I love to do. So if you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything at all, I would appreciate the subscribe. We are on a mission here to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, which I don't think we can make it, to be honest, but we'll see. I think we can handle it. We'll see if we'll see what it leads to. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya. Actually, wait, hold on, I forgot. Let's roll the actual video that I created.